Hello. Okay. I'm doing Shanny's birth chart or whatever because, like, Virgo's the Aquarius and it's her birthday. So, happy birthday to you, Shanny. Okay. So, like, she's the Virgo. And she's also Virgo rising, moon in Aries. Okay. She's moon in Aries. The moon is your mother, it's your inner self, it's your emotions. It's how you cope with your emotions or whatever you express them, whatever. And moon in Aries is someone who's like, also, well, okay, your moon's in the 12th. Wait. Okay, you're a Virgo and your sun sign, which is like, sun and moon, not like the kid, but like your own sun, the sun that revolves on you is Virgo. Okay, fuck. So you're like a Virgo. And it's in the 12th house. The 12th house is ruled by Pisces. It's like a spiritual house, you could be like, it's your opposition though, but like it's in the 12th house and your 12th house is in Leo. So that's really cool. It can make you psychic and everything. It can make you sensitive or more, but okay, your moon is in Aries. That means you probably are a tomboy kind of, and it means your mom probably wanted to put you into sports to make you a boy or something. Also, your moon is in the um seventh house, which means that you're gonna in Pisces, which means that she probably um also was had you had to learn forgiveness through her, like she probably was like delusionally spiritual, or maybe she was um did rather do mind altering substances than take responsibility for children or something, or for you or whatever, like lead you astray, made you be like in foster care or something sort of like that, and or something like that, or but it could have been like something like that. I'm not clear. But since your moon is in Aries, people were saying in the underneath your video that you look like your mom, which your moon is in Aries. So Aries is also, it rules the face, like the head, and it's your rising sign. The rising sign is the first house. Your first house is in Virgo. So your moon is not in your rising sign though, but it might make it look like that you kind of look like your mom because the Aries is the head and the moon is the mom and your moon is in Aries. But like if it's in your rising sign, anything you always everything in your rising sign makes you look like it's your face is the face. And your rising sign is Virgo. And also your left eye is the second house, which is ruled by a Taurus. Okay, it's your financial security. So, but your Saturn and Scorpio is in the second house of this side, the left eye. So you'll be very pretty on this side because Libra rules beauty. And it means that your dad might be a faking, treat you like a faking him object, treat you like a trophy daughter, like put you on a shelf and like, oh, she's pretty, and that's about how it goes. And he might be a fake hypocrite. He might be very embarrassed because Libra is the most bashful and embarrassed side of all. And this also means that your left eye. Okay, it's your left eye. The left eye is ruled by Taurus. Your left eye is the second house. Your second house is Saturn, Scorpio, and Libra. So you have a beautiful face on the second house, the left side of the face. This left side. This is your right. The right side. Okay, your left side, it means that your eye, you might have a little problem with it. That's probably why you have glasses. We don't know because you'll have challenges with this particular eye, the left eye. I don't know because Saturn is life lessons, challenges, responsibilities, and whatever it touches, it's like the father, but it's also like disciplining you, it's humbling you, and it's also supposed to like give you hard challenges and like it's like karma, it's like consequences and life lessons, real and restrictions of Saturn. That's what Saturn is, ruled by Capricorn, Aquarius, whatever. But anyways, I'm okay. So that's the left side of your face. There may be a little problems here because the Saturn's attacking and telling you to do better or something, or get you structured or something, or just like ruin your life. I don't know what Saturn does. That just Saturn just fuck up, and it's gonna make your life more harder, and then other people don't have that placement making their life hard. You know what I mean? So Saturn's gonna like your father and your challenges in your life. And it's in their second house. Second house is ruled by Taurus, and it's your left eye also. How many times I'm going to repeat that? But it also means financial security, food. This is food. Taurus is rule the food enjoyment, everything. But like, it means that you might be starving. You might be poor, homeless. You have no possessions, no food. It means your dad was your sugar daddy. Your daddy spoiled you with money, and then he took it away from you. Like he could give you like all your financial, spoiled you, rotten you, made you inept doll, just a pretty child and a trophy daughter, and then just financially takes it all away from you like a dick. Like he could give you a business and take it away from you, control it, just like, but he was mainly like your sugar daddy. He was he spoiled you, or you had to learn financial security with him, through him, and learn that, but he could also, if he ever passed away, you can uh, um, inherit government property or something like that, because Scorpio rules taxes and government properties and stuff, and Scorpio rules death, sex, and transformation as well. But like, and I have generation in okay, you have Mercury and Virgo. This is how you think and communicate. It's kind of like your hands, but your third house. Okay, you've top 12 houses. Okay, we went to the first is your Virgo rising. I like worship all you Virgo rising people. Like I just like love you. I always fall. I'm obsessed with all you Virgo rising people. I just some reason, y'all are just like, I'm always going to be attracted to you because I'm your seventh house. I am a Pisces cusp Aquarius. If you have seventh house Pisces, okay. So your moon is in the seventh house Pisces as well. So you're attracting these people. Seventh house is like ruled by Libra, it's the fake etymologist. It is a marriage and stuff, and it's your kidneys. But it's what you're attracting, but you're like, ew, I see nothing. I'm nothing like you. Get away from me. Like you're gonna attract all these Pisces people. You're like, I'm nothing like you. I'm a Virgo rising. I'm a Virgo. I'm nothing like you. I'm not the seventh house. Like the moon people, I'm nothing like my mom. I keep on attracting people like my mom, but I'm nothing like her. But I look like her. But I'm kind of nothing like her. But you might be secretly kind of like her, hypocritically look kind of like her. Like it's a seventh house. It's a house that you are hypocritically, secretly like, but it's also the side you're like, ew, I'm nothing like that. And you're like, oh, but you're attracting them. And that's what that is. Like, that's what happens. People's seventh house, everyone doesn't really usually like that astrology sign in that seventh house for some reason. But they're always attracting that astrology sign. And you're going to secretly be like your seventh house, which is like the Pisces, the hippie, like the unconditional, loving, forgiving, delusional person, or whatever. And anyways, stuff like that. I don't know, like suicidal people, because Pisces will suicide, Scorpio was murder, and stuff like that. But anyways, so like your eighth house is the death house. Everyone has an eighth house. Sex, death, and transformation. It's your sexual expression. You might get quickie sometimes because your eighth house is in Aries, but also your Mars is your sexual expression. Okay, Mars is ruled by Aries. Aries rules war, but it does not rule death. Scorpio comes in and co-rules Mars with Aries, and Scorpio rules murder. So they co-rules Mars with it, but Scorpio rules Pluto on its own. But it's co-ruling Mars, which Mars is ruler Aries, but your Mars is in Leo. So you probably don't really like to get mad that easily unless someone ruins your ego and your pride or something. But also it's how you're going to react when you get mad and stuff. And you kind of just want to rather just have like fun and be bubbly and light and have fun. That's what you're wanting to do. And also your Mars is in Leo, okay? It's how you get mad. It's your sexual expression, and it's your willpower. It's in the 11th house Cancer. So 11th house ruled by Aquarius. It's a planet of Leo, but Leo and Aquarius both rule the ego. Okay, Leo's like the Martian narcissist. Aquarius is like the outcast, weirdo, but it's still egotistical, know-it-all maniac. But this means that you you like to disarm people when they're trying to fight. You're like, you do it, you disarm them, and you become this mothering, nourishing person because you're everyone's friend. Your friend groups or social media or something like that, or Facebook, something like that, is the 11th house. 11th house ruled by Aquarius stuff. Your friendships and stuff. You're everybody's mother. You're mothering, nourishing because you're Cancer and that's Cancer. You're everyone's mom, and you're um also this Mars and Leo who likes to get all attention, and it gets it somehow. It can be like the Mars and Leo, it's your willpower, so it also be a little lazy lion, and it'll also be like, I'm ready to perform and I'm ready to entertain, and I need attention because it's your willpower to get that, and somehow you have, and it means you also have these talents that you want to get attention for anyway, so duh. And so you have expressions to express to get this intention anyways. I mean, that's what it needs to have. Okay, whatever. And then your Venus is in Leo. So yeah, but your Mars is in the 11th house, which means you rather fight for friendships, logically or whatever, you're gonna fight or whatever, and be a mothering, nourishing person or whatever. But and you all care about your family or whatever, you're pretty well power in that, and in the home or something like that. I don't know, but your Venus is in Leo, and it's in the 12th house, so you treat everyone like your soulmate. But Venus and Leo, um once that person that they meet in like a story way, like a romantic way, they want that kind of love. They go on adventures and they show you the best time, and they're the most generous in love. When you're in love, you're like super generous to your lover, you know what I'm saying? Like, just share all your stuff, just give away whatever you do, and we've noticed that on your channel. I've saw that, but that is Leo is the most generous sign of all the zodiacs. But once they start equally doing that money back to you or something, that or whatever generous thing that you gave them, you'll be like, that's off-putting. I'm the generous one. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to get out of here now. Kind of thing, like you cover their life, kind of like, well, because Leo's kind of do that. But whatever. Leo is drama. So what? But it's expression, and that's your Venus. Okay. And it's a good Venus. Venus and Leo is like romantic and exotic, and it's like um totally, it's generous and everything, all that stuff, all heart. Okay, your Jupiter's in Sagittarius. This is your planet of luck, expansion, and higher learning. Okay, anything that Jupiter touches is you're gonna get lucky with. You aim at it. Yours is in Sagittarius. That's just philosophy, which can change, and it's also traveling. And your Jupiter's in the third house. Your third house in Scorpio. Your third house is your lips and your hands. So it's ruled by Gemini. Okay, so your third house is you have Scorpio lips. You have Scorpio hands. Okay. So you have water hands, emotional hands, the manipulative hands, mouth, and it means you wake up and you just exude this sexuality when you wake up. Everyone's horny around you for some reason, and you're just chaotic. And you're like, whatever, don't touch me, whatever, get away from me. I'm emotional, and everyone's desiring me for some reason right now. When I wake up, is third house Scorpio, and then when you go to bed, that's the ninth house. The ninth house is the ruled by Sagittarius. It is the ninth house is the view of God. It is how you're preaching. And your ninth house is in Taurus. So before you go to bed, you love food, you love comforts. Be a massage or something. You have to have somebody in your bed with you. You have to sleep with somebody, or you freak out. Like all the people who have Venus in the ninth house, like Libra or Taurus, which you have Taurus in the ninth house. It's before you go to bed. Ninth house is before you go to bed, and the third house is when you wake up. So when you go to bed, you're going Taurus, you're going to eat your foods, and you have to have your partner there. You always want to put your partner in your bed. You always need to have someone sleep with you, or you freak out. You just don't like sleeping alone. Some people do. Like, okay, but this placement means you don't like to be sleeping alone. I don't like whatever. And when you wake up, it's all chaotic and scorpion. You could just like sting somebody, or they're just all like sexually attracted to you every morning, but you're just like whatever. Because Scorpio rules sex, and has this energy that manipulates some people. Like if you deprive yourself, or like you just refrain from it, it kind of actually frustrates everybody else. When you're like, I'm just whatever, and it had that energy exudes everywhere around other people and makes them feel like they're sexually frustrated all of a sudden. when they just want to have sex with you, because you're not having the sex, and it's protecting this energy out there that makes people like want to have sex with you or something like that. That's what it kind of Scorpio that kind of thing does, especially if you have Mars and Scorpio. You don't have Mars and Scorpio, and that's like a red flag that could make you a violent psycho person if you have Mars and Scorpio. If you don't have Mars and Scorpio, you have Mars and Leo. So that's kind of how you can express yourself when you get mad. You don't make her mad, but also it means she's still trying to be your friend, because Mars in the 11th house is friendship, and it will disarm people when they're fighting or whatever. You don't want to, yeah. Okay, so your sis back to your Jupiter and Sagittarius being lucky. It means happy-go-lucky, clown, traveling, gambling is lucky for you bullshit or whatever. And third house, which means writing. And plus Virgos are the best writers, especially Virgo rising. You are Virgo rising. We love Virgo rising. All our Pisces people like Virgo rising people. And Pisces love the Virgo rising people is what I'm saying. Whatever. Doesn't mean like them, but whatever. But you might, because like secretly you're Pisces, like, you're totally hippie. It's so cool. And okay, okay, but back to your luck in the third house. You could publish story writing, anything that has to do with neighbors is the third house, and that's what you're lucky with. Anything you're lucky with communicating with people and the community. You're lucky with all that stuff. Your hands and your lips, whatever you do with that is going to be lucky. Anything you say is going to be lucky. I don't know why, but it's going to transform other people. It transform you when you communicate, whatever, and it's going to expand all this kind of stuff. With Sagittarius there or whatever, but whatever. And when you wake up, you're ready to like preach or something, because your Jupiter is there, right? Obviously, so your Jupiter is making you wake up happy-go-lucky kind of thing or whatever. But also like whatever, Sagittarius like or whatever. And maybe when you be forget about, okay, like your 10th house is your public image. This is how you are on Facebook. This is how because 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and Pisces both rule Neptune. Neptune rules. It rules cameras, it rules illusions, and all that stuff, mind holding stuff, whatever, and then spiritual, psychedelic stuff like that. But like, okay, your 10th house is in Gemini. That's a duality sign. You have several different hats in your career. Your public image will be several different faces. People will say, and you will have several different things going on. Maybe, you just communicate all the transportating things, like taxi driver. You could be like hands, lips, lungs, whatever. This is the 10th house, Gemini. So two based, and that was I. But at home, your 4th house is in Sagittarius. You might be kind of like a happy-go-lucky clown, and at home, preachy at home. That's where your church is at home. It's where you want church to be or whatever, because the Sagittarius rules church. And also means you don't have a home because you've been traveling everywhere. Your mom probably took you here to there, and went to different schools, and probably never really had a solid home. Your home is like foreign. You're everywhere. You're a foreign land everywhere is your home. All your homes are always in a foreign land or something like that, I guess, because your first house is Sagittarius, traveling and stuff like that. And also this means like 4,000 Sagittarius people are happy-go-lucky. This means they're not really clean. They're kind of disgusting. But you have Virgo rising, so I'm sure you're very good at organizing all that stuff. And being a Virgo, because Virgos are the people who are clean. They're the most person. Okay, your 6th house, which is ruled by Virgo, 6th house. It's the house of day-to-day routine, because that's what Virgos rule, and it's relationship with animals and plants, because you could be a farmer in those clothes, which your clothes are really cool. They, whatever. Anyways, I just like saying clothes. Okay. So your 6th house, I forgot your 4th house. Fuck. I mean your 5th house. Okay, your 4th house Sagittarius, your 5th house is in Capricorn, so you might have a heart problem. You might feel weird about having fun, and you rather work than play. Sometimes this gives you this kind of feeling. It also makes you feel like kind of sheltered during your parties kind of things, because you have a little problem because you rather work than play in a way. And your 5th house Capricorn kind of thing is what this might mean. And it means that you might have problems with your heart, because Capricorn is they're just story thing, because it makes everything harder for some reason. And so you have a very serious heart. I don't know. I don't know. So I forgot what I was going to say about this. Okay, your 6th house. Your 6th house is in Aquarius. So every day you're a friend. You're a true friend. But this is the coolest thing. Every day you're Aquarius. So you're inventing new things. Your mind, you're socializing more every day. And that's your sixth house. Okay, it's relationship with animals. So your animals are your friends. You're friend of an animals. Yes, and plants. You're friends of animals and plants. You're their friend. And you mentally intuitive. Maryland and sixth, seventh house Pisces. I already told you the Pisces thing where you're attracted to believe. Eighth house, which is your eighth house is okay. Your Neptune is actually in the 1V house. And oh my god, what the fuck 1V is? What is that house? Because I've covered this up with I'm looking, this is your chart. I don't know if you okay. This is all I'm looking at. And I copied and pasted right there or whatever to read off to you, but I don't know what 1V is, and that's a numerology. I don't freaking know. Oh my gosh. Let's just unplug that. Okay. Also, your Saturn's in the second house, so you might have poverty problems all the time. If you're not doing an honest living job, it's going to be like teaching you, but you could give you opportunities to have financial security. It could give you financial security and relationships, and it also could take them all away from you. That means it also gives you opportunities to get married because your Saturn is in the second house of value, relationships, and beauty, and comfort, and foods, okay, and possessions, monies, okay. That's your second house, and your sixth house, and your 10th house. All the earth signs, the chef's kiss people are all earth signs. So the money signs. That's where your money is in your chart. We're making it. The sixth house is daily routines, things that people don't know to appreciate what you're doing, and that's real best. Virgo, you know, people, it's the things that on behind the scenes that they just don't recognize you doing, and it's a work that you do, and it's a day-to-day thing, and it's a routine thing, whatever. And it could also have to do with the job, or it could just do with your life's chores and stuff like that. And but and oh my gosh, so you got eighth house Aries, which means death, sex, or transportation, which means you might die of a head-on collision. You might spend other people's money too much fast. You might spend too much money. You might drive in a car and head-on collision. So hopefully we don't see you driving too fast and have an head-on collision, because that's what this means. And it means it's head injury, eighth house Aries, and other people's money. Yourself, you spend too much money. People are spending too much of your money, something like that. Just whatever's happening, spend money too fast, and probably a car accident. Hopefully not. Okay, so oh gosh, your 11th house is in Cancer. You're everybody's mother. Your friendships are all your mother. Your 12th house is insecurities. It's ruled by Pisces. It's your spiritual self. It's your spirit. It's the right side of your face. It's your right eye. Yours is in Leo. So if you're pissed off at somebody, look at them with your right eye, because they'll be very threatened by that lion. Okay. And then if you want to look at somebody with your loving eye or the hardworking eye, it's the left eye, which is Libra. You'll be really pretty there. But like also, it's you might have an eye problem because of Saturn there, and you might have a heart problem because Capricorn is part of Saturn there, and Aquarius, everyday day routine, sixth house, you might have health problems there, unusual health problems, because Aquarius rules the unusual, okay, and so does Uranus. And you have Uranus in Sagittarius. It's in the third house, Leo. So that's how you write and communicate. So you'll be more original, because Aquarius is like kind of like a futuristic transgender person and stuff like that. And so you might be writing about love, sex, transformation, death, all just things, Scorpio, right? And then like you have Lilith in Aquarius, and Lilith is already the rebellious. It's in the sky, it's like, it's kind of like Aquarius anyways, because Aquarius is very rebellious, and they're not conformists. You're not a conformist. People don't want to see you be this Aquarius person, but you do it anyways. You become proud and arrogant. This is what Lilith means. What you do. Lilith is your sexual, it's your sexual arrogance as well, and it's what you're gonna do when people are like fucking with you and they're trying to tell you not to do, stop, and you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this myself and be myself, and I'm gonna do it regardless what y'all do think, and I'm gonna achieve something, and I'm gonna be very proud of what I did because y'all are telling me not to do this, but it's making me want to do it even more because, like, fuck you. Like, this is what you have to do to take care of yourself. Fuck those other people. So it's about your ego as well because the Aquarius rules ego. But you also, which I just cannot wait to get to the part where I talk about your Sirius. Your Cryon is in Gemini. Okay, me too. So like when we heal ourselves, we need to heal ourselves communicating. So we have a little problem with communicating, like when I have a little what is it called? Like speech impairment spell, or like you just you're not getting your words out right or whatever. It's just you're trying to heal yourself through communicating and talking it out, and helps you heal, and with your hands and all that bullshit. Like wanting to smoke whatever's bad for you in your lungs, you're always trying to heal this and that. So you want oral communication because of the lips and the Gemini thing. You just want to constantly run off your nerves, trying to heal your nerves, trying to heal your Gemini self, your mind, and you know, and you're always constantly healing yourself. And the way you heal yourself is going to be in public as well because you're 10,000 in Gemini. Figure that. Your cry. I don't know what your Cryon Gemini asteroid house it's in, to where you focus on healing yourself better. People could help heal you in that or whatever, but it has to do with just communicating stuff, and it helps you. Okay, your Ceres is in Aquarius. This is what people are coming to you to expect you to heal them from, this energy that your Ceres is. But this Ceres is also you when you intentionally want to heal somebody, when you are like, oh, this person needs, that poor baby needs healing, that piece, I want to heal the world. This is how I'm going to do it. And you're going to do it in the Aquarius way. The Aquarius is the higher self. It's the closest thing to God. And you think you're so close to God that you think you are God. It's kind of Aquarius thing. Aquarius rules ego, but it's outcast. So you're going to learn, you're going to be an outcast to be the underdog. You're a Ceres and Aquarius. So you're going to stick up for the underdog. You're going to be there for a true friend. You're going to be there to look at someone being mistreated, and you're going to say, no, this is the logical way of be a human and treating a human, and we're going to treat them, we're going to encourage kindness and friendship. This is what Ceres and Aquarius is. They are the true friend. They are going to heal other people by being themselves, being the weirdo, and teaching other people, you know what, you can be yourself. You can quit being uptight. You can quit being a conformist and be yourself. You're going to teach other people how to be themselves and be a friend, be a human. Like, hello, Ceres and Aquarius, you'll be able to it help people heal mentally with their mind, be stimulated to the mind, heal them. Social media, who knows? You can heal people through that because that's Aquarius rules social media. Aquarius rules electricity. Aquarius rules being the friend. Aquarius rules the God's like mind kind of thing. It's like the higher self. It is logical. It is the true friend. It's outcast. It has learned its own lessons, but it's healing other people. Will you go out of your way to heal somebody else with this? And you don't give a fuck if someone tries to think that that's embarrassing. Don't talk to that person. Don't do that. And you go out of your way and you do it anyways, and you become this real friend to this person, and you completely fucking healed that motherfucker when they were in such a heart aching place or something, or they were mentally like nuts. You help heal them. You see, you see the human in them. Hello, kind of thing. That's all you're supposed to feel like. Your palace is in Capricorn, so the way you decorate your house is kind of like would be having to do with your career or whatever, your reputation. You have fun doing projects in your career, in your reputation, and just whatever. You're giving this palace in Capricorn there, and you're gonna have a lot of lessons to learn there. But it is what it is, and people will, and you might use people through Palace and Capricorn, because Capricorn says I use. It is not just to like walk over people and crawl to the top. No, this Palace means that you are decorating yourself to or into your career or whatever. Your public image is something it's a project to create a project to play with. That's what it is. And I love that because my palace is in the 10th house too. So like what you want to advertise to people is something, one of your creative things that you do or whatever you want to do, whatever that is. I don't know. Your Juno is in Taurus. That's how you marry people with food, fucking food. You want to marry somebody at a restaurant or something. You want to marry somebody who enjoys food just like you, or somebody in pleasures in life and a lot of stuff. And financial security, yeah. And Vista and Gemini, you have the gift of communicating, gets a gap, whatever. And whatever. Your fortune is in Taurus. Wow, just eating food, you probably get money for doing that. Literally. So there you go. Okay. And just being beautiful. Hello. And then your South Node is in Sagittarius. That's what you already came here to accomplish. You already know how to be this happy-go-lucky clown, Sagittarius bullshit, and travel and philosophy. You came here to, you already accomplished that and you teach that to the world. But what you came here to gain is this Gemini thing. Midheaven in Gemini, your 10th house. You came here to gain a reputation. You came here to be in a public eye. You came here to communicate there. You came here to learn how to communicate, multitask, be a two-faced, multi-dimensional person, or whatever. Gemini, you know, to communicate. Came here to gain all this characteristics of this 10th house Gemini. You lack it all, but you came here to gain it. And so part of your purpose the rest of your freaking life. So you're meant to be in the public eye. Period. In your career. Period. And communicating people. Duh. So like this is a cool chart. And yeah. So I see this. And that's nice. It's super nice. What a great. That's cool. Okay. So that's the story of That's the Glory of Love. I hope you like that. Happy birthday. I have no clue. I could probably do a sequel of this. I have no clue. But that's basically your chart. What I have to say about it. There might be something I left out. I'm not sure. But you have Pluto and Libra. That's kind of, I just don't want to cause any drama. I don't care. I roast people's chart. I didn't make fun of it as much as I wanted to. I make fun of people's chart to show them what the bad side effects could be in their chart. Not making fun of y'all. I'm just making fun of your chart, what could be a side effect and stuff. But like, yeah, that's what I had to say about this, I guess. I don't remember. There's something else I was going to say about this. I mean, I don't know what I was going to say. But you also have, well, Pluto and Libra. I mean, Pluto is, it rules sexual secrets, and it rules, okay, so it's in Libra, so it'd be like a sexual partners, sexual secrets, partners or whatever, Libra. But you might just recluse your partner, who knows, and keep y'all just an item as yourself. But no, yours all the same public. But this is what Pluto and Libra is. It means you literally, wait, no, when you isolate yourself, you don't like to be alone either. Okay, this is what Pluto and Libra means. This means when you're going outside to go on your break and smoke, you don't want to smoke alone. You have to have someone there. You always want to have someone there so you can be alone with yourself. You can't be by yourself. You want to be alone with somebody. It's always somebody with you. Pluto and Libra when you isolate yourself, because that's rule isolation. And that means that. I didn't. And then your ninth house, before you go to bed, Taurus. You can't stand being in bed by yourself. You gotta be asleep. Gotta be next to somebody, your lover, somebody you value, and food and comforts and a massage. And then when you wake up, it's chaos. Before you go to bed, it's all stable and sensual, queen bee. But when you wake up, you're like, what? It's time to sting. It's time to change. Like, get rid of all the, you probably want to do gardening. Get all the cut out all the bad weeds and grass, and then plant new life there. Transform the whole land. It is just like a Scorpio thing, transforming things, and you reinvent yourself every freaking morning or something. Could be, And I don't know. There's something else I was going to say. I don't remember. Okay, well, Toodles, that's the story of love. I love Virgo risings. I really am excited about to do a chart for somebody who's Virgo rising. Virgo risings are psychically readable. This is not a psychic reading. This has nothing to do with psychic ability. This is just astrology, and it's just a social opportunity that you can just experience with other people, or ask everybody like what their life's like in this placement, having this placement, or like, some people might, whatever. this is astrology. There's difference between astrology and having psychic visions and doing psychic readings and being a psychic medium and communicative experience. There's a difference. But I do like to do warm-ups with the astrology charts. It helps me a little bit more easier to do this psychic thing. But like I have to do that with a phone or something. And that's the easiest way to do it. And Virgo rising, they're supposed to be readable. So all I gotta do is just like say things with my mind that I see if I could pick up things from you over the phone or something like that. I mean, I don't know if I could pick up on Nathan Reed anyways, but it'd be cool. I thought that do a different video for that. Anyways, this was enough time wasted. Toodles. Okay, bye. That's where love.